today what we are doing, if you saw my Saturn V to Duna video or stream, you will know that it did not go well. We killed Bob and was it Jeb too?
Why are we still here?
So today we are not ending the stream until I successfully bring Kerbals back from Duna, because I've never done it ever. I don't know. This is where we're trying to go. It looks like we still have the command pod here. Wait, maybe we need to save Jeb then, because he's still in orbit. I mean, he's probably fine. So let's do direct descent. So we're not going to do a docking mission. So I think probably 2-seat on the lander, but we need something that's actually going to return to Kerbin. So maybe we do like, do we just send one Kerbal? I mean, then if we lose, then we only killed one Kerbal, you know? Maybe the gumball, but I want like, because I don't think this will re-enter very well. Like this is definitely not designed to come back into Earth's atmosphere, you know? I think we go with the gumball and then build the lander from this. So we definitely want a heat shield and parachutes on this. Let's not mess up the parachutes like I have been. We'd probably want a 2-stage lander, I would think. But we can actually use parachutes into Duna's atmosphere. Can you repack parachutes? I'm going to test that really quick because I want to know if I can use the parachutes in Duna's atmosphere and then reuse them when we return. Okay. So let's not break off. Open the parachutes. Oh, that's quick, but we have a lot of extra weight. Okay. And then can we repack? Yeah, repack. No way. Okay, that's huge. We can use that when we go to Duna then, because Duna has a thin atmosphere, so we can use parachutes to help us. And then they should just work again, right? So then this would be like coming back to Earth. Okay, well, obviously we'll have more time to open them. But yeah, okay, that is good to know. We could use a heat shield on entry into Duna's atmosphere too. I'm gonna add a lot of parachutes actually. I'm gonna do this. So we have the pod ready. We need everything that this has except for this because that won't matter. And I think we can save a little bit on here with our heat shield and parachutes. Okay, so we need, this is what's taking off from Duna. So we need the Duna surface plus the Duna low orbit, plus the Duna entry exit, plus Duna intercept, and then plus Kerbin entry exit.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
So I calculated and got 3130, and we have 3446. So this should work to take off from Duna and return to Kerbin. So then we need the first stage of the lander, which should just be a little bit of fuel to help with the landing, and then we need like probably another poodle, honestly, but we need a heat shield. So I need to do like a sort of like this, but put the landing legs on this one. So this will break off. That's not far enough. We're gonna need the large landing legs, I guess. I just don't want them to like break. I'll go like that. That works. So I think that's gonna be our lander. Let's make sure we have all of our essentials. You know, we'll put an antenna here. I think that's gonna be our lander, but I think now we just build the rest of it and then get it to orbit. Here we go. Tim, Valentina, and Edbury are about to make Kerbal history. Let's do it. Nice. Okay, launch looks good, even though I didn't have any launch clamps. But the rocket design is actually pretty simple. Looking good. I'm actually gonna let the SRBs do most of the work right now. SRBs are about to run out. Okay, here we go with the Separatrons. Let's see how this goes. Nice. See that separation? That was perfect. Okay, our AP is already high enough, so I'm gonna start burning sideways. Okay, let's see if I can actually maneuver plan this orbit. It's gonna take 1200 to get to orbit, so we're actually gonna need to dip into the second stage. Oh, I didn't do an orbital stage, but it should be fine because I put so much fuel in the transfer stage. Burning to orbit in 1 minute. Okay, here we go. Starting the burn. Okay. We're using a little more of the transfer stage than I'd like, but I think it'll be fine because this is a really beefy stage. Okay, here we go, boys. Now, are we still in a transfer window from last time? Oh, we're definitely not. Now we should have waited before launch because now they're about to sit in orbit until we get a transfer window. So wait for a Kerbin. We're waiting like a whole year. Here we go. 45 degrees is like a little more. Let me Google this to make sure. It's 45 degrees. It looks like this. So if the sun and Kerbin are flat, then it's like 45 degrees up to the right, which that looks pretty good, I think, because here, and then go up. So I think we just make a maneuver plan and get us out of Kerbin, and then we'll have to manually kind of figure out how to get to Duna right there. Like, how did we get all the way over there? Come on, more power. I think we just need a lot of thrust. Encounter, maybe? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I did this last time. Oh, I think if I set target on Duna, we can get this better. If you don't know, I'm not the best at this game. I'm trying to learn it because I think it's a very cool game. I'm trying to get better at it. Okay, that looks like it's getting pretty close to Duna's orbit. I'm pretty sure our transfer window's right. It could not be though. Trying to get an encounter. I think I put too much. I think the transfer window might be wrong. Get rid of... Okay, how is part of the rocket all the way out there? Why are these all showing up? I don't want to see them. Transfer window should be correct because we are at 45. Oh, actually, I think it might need to go a little more. Yeah, I think that's why we're not getting an encounter. Okay, switch back to the one on the surface then, and we will... Right, why is my... Oh, this game sometimes, man. Okay, we are just getting a little bit further so that I think that it needs to be just a little closer because that's a little greater than 45, like that, maybe more. Yeah, I think that's more 45. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. Just try to get a little bit. Oh, wait, go back. Was that the targeting thing that I'm trying to get? Oh yeah, it is. Look, yeah. Oh no, I think that's an encounter with Kerbin again. Okay, that's not right. I know this, I'm struggling. Just know this is my second time ever trying this, so it's not my fault. I know it kind of needs a lot of Delta V, so maybe... I'm about to look up a tutorial. Matt Lown just did one on this.
Welcome back to another installment of my KSP2 Exploration
1 minute
for Beginners playthrough, sponsored by Incognito.
I just want to see the transfer part.
Just so that our orbital line is kind of going directly ahead along Kerbin's orbit.
Okay, guys, so if you're trying to do this, you want your orbital line to be going directly ahead of Kerbin. Let me show you what I mean. Wait, Jewel? Wait, we're getting an encounter with Jewel? Okay, and then after that, what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want your Delta V right here to be about 1,200 meters per second. About right here is what I found to be the best. If the editor of the vid is watching this, please add how noob Chip is. I'm sure he's gonna put it in. I'm gonna go for this. I know we've been here for like 20 minutes trying to get this encounter, but I think we're gonna do that and then just do mid-course correction because I'm doing my best. This will only take 1,000, so we should have more than enough Delta V for this. Let's do our burn and we'll do a mid-course correction. Here we go. Burning to Duna. We're doing it. Warp to the maneuver now. Three, two, one, cut. Okay. Now wait till I get closer and then do a mid-course correction. Let's do that. Because now we just need to get those two closer. So what if I just add a maneuver here and then focus on this, getting closer now. So we're just trying to get this number as low as possible so we get closer to it. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Oh, here we go. We're getting it right here. 50,000. That's an encounter, right? Is that an encounter or no? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do that burn and then go from there. Here we go. This is a mid-course correction burn. We'll probably need another one to get our encounter how we want it, but we have good Delta V, I think. Okay, where does that put us? On track to encountering Duna. Yeah, we have an encounter. Okay, so now we can look at Duna and see what our encounter looks like. So we're just barely hitting the bottom of it. So now I think we do another maneuver plan, but we can actually look at how it's going to affect the Duna encounter. like this. So this is just a tiny little burn. That'll make us encounter Ike, but it should be fine because we're gonna slow down before we hit it, right? Yeah. Okay, aim at our burn and warp to it. So we got 4, is that 4 days? Here we go. We're actually encountering Duna now. I figured it out. Thank you, Matt Lown. If you want to know how to play this game, go watch him. He knows. He knows what he's talking about. Okay, boys. Let's time warp to our Duna encounter. Okay, here we go. Going in for our Duna orbit now. Cut. Okay. How's our orbit? Looks good. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side now to get our orbit circularized, and then we can get ready to go for the landing. So I think I'm gonna use this transfer stage to slow me down to start entering Duna's atmosphere, and then we should be able to use our heat shield. We'll see how that goes. I'm a little worried. Okay, here we go. Going in for our Duna landing. I'm just gonna kind of slowly burn the rest of this stage out so we aren't going in too quick. Okay, we're starting to hit the atmosphere. You can see it's wobbling a little bit from probably the air resistance. Just burn off the rest of this stage before we start flipping around too much. Now break off. And this has a heat shield and parachutes. We'll open the landing legs right now, but we are gonna need to pop the heat shield off before we land. I don't know if we're gonna actually need this heat shield, so I might just break it off because we're not even going that fast. Oh, I need to have these parachutes actually. I forgot that we're doing parachutes twice. So I'm just gonna break that off and open the parachutes. Oh, don't hit me thing, please. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Parachutes, why aren't you opening? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes, parachutes work. Let's go. This is for Bob. Here we go. Okay, I just want to make sure we're not hitting too fast, so I'm going to use this engine for that. Look at that perfect landing. A little bouncy. Oh, no, don't tip over. Don't tip over. Don't tip over. No. Ah, okay. I think it's okay. I think that's okay. Oh, that is not good that we tipped over, but we did land. Okay. Oh no. That's going to make the takeoff hard. I'm repacking them. I want to land straight up. I'm going to try to lift them back up. Maybe close these. Okay, so launch and aim like this. I'm so scared. Oh boy. Tilt back up, please. Please. Oh, no. No. They did not die. They are still okay. But I will load the quick save. So I'm saying I break this off. And if I can get up with this stage, then we're good. It's not looking too good, though. Come on. Oh, boy. Oh. Wait. Oh, I was so close. It literally almost got it. We're loading the save where I was landing again. And we're going to have to redo the landing. Okay. Yes, finally. Okay, success. We got it. Okay, parachutes are repacked. Okay, quick save. Tim, I don't want it to tip over. Yes, we have made it to Duna. Oh, I don't even look how big the rocket is compared to the Kerbals. Let's see if we can get him back in the thing, and we will try to send them home. Oh wait, we should plant a flag. This mission is for Bob and his amazing sacrifice. Let's send them home. We have a command pod here, but we don't actually need it. I'm gonna launch and go east. I'm gonna use the rest of this stage because we have it. There is an atmosphere, so it's gonna be the most helpful to go up and then over like we're launching off of Kerbin. How high is Duna's atmosphere? These are the things I don't know. How high do I need to be in orbit? 40K. Okay. Appreciate that. Go a little further, and then we will burn to get to Duna orbit again, and then we will just have to encounter back to Kerbin. It says we're still in the atmosphere a little bit. That's scaring me. I'm going to raise this a little bit. It's already at 55. We'll go to 60. These don't like burn up or anything. Yeah, we are hitting the atmosphere a tiny bit. You can see this slowing down. So Kerbin is going to be this planet. So set it as target. Now we have that as our target, which is what we want. Can I go focus over here? The problem is we need to have enough delta V to leave Duna, but it brings us out. I'm checking what Matt Lown does.
We can go the correct way.
Okay, I see. So we need to go to the tracking station, and then we need to go to our thing on the surface of Kerbin so we can have the full-time warp. There we go. Okay, and then we need a 45-degree angle again. Sorry, Kerbals, you're about to spend literal years of your life in orbit of Duna while we wait for the transfer window. So we need at 45 degrees, we need a lot more. More. Little more. Oh yeah, that's like perfect. We'll try that. Create a maneuver plan and just get out first, and then we'll start adjusting. So set our target. It's still set on Kerbin, I think. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, okay, it is. Let's take our astronauts home. So I think we just get this as close as we can and then do a mid-course correction after, once we're on the way. That's close enough, 100K. I think that might be an encounter. So we're just gonna do that because we still have 2,000. Yeah, this should work perfect. Let's get our burn ready. And then we are burning back home, bringing astronauts home. We are leaving. We left Duna already, so we're like on our way to Kerbin right now, but we need to just burn a tiny bit, only 75 delta V. It'll change how close we get. 3, 2, 1, cut. I think we're crashing into Kerbin right now, but we have 885 delta V. I'm just gonna wait till we get closer and then get our thing adjusted. I'm just gonna do the maneuver right here because we're literally going straight into Kerbin, which we don't want. We want to barely skim the atmosphere. Like, I'm going to do that. 39 kilometers. Yeah, that works. And then that should work. So this maneuver should put us really close to Kerbin's atmosphere. So then we can kind of skim the atmosphere and get the air to slow us down. Okay, I need to orient myself like this. Okay, here we go. We're out of EC, but that should be fine. We just stay retrograde. Let's do it. Okay, there's no way for me to hold. There's no EC. There's no electric charge, which is scary because there's nothing holding it. Uh-oh. That is not looking good. Please don't break. Oh, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn. It's gonna burn. No. How? It's because, okay, I can fix it, but it's gonna, So what I need to do is get back my electricity by burning the engine, because burning the engine gives me electricity. You can see if I just burn this, generates electricity. So we need to do that. So we have stability coming in. That we should have enough. Oh my gosh. So there's an issue. There's no battery on the pod. What? It's not gonna work. Yeah, you're screwed. Okay, well, we already used quick save, so it doesn't matter if I load back. I didn't put a battery on the pod. I'm just gonna start burning up with this then. Like this. And then break off. Break. Oh, it's because I'm on. Oh. Come on. The mission was going so well. There has to be a way to make this work. A really high atmosphere encounter. So we barely skim the atmosphere and we do multiple passes. That's, I think, our last hope. To get this to like 40K, maybe even a little higher, 50. As long as this becomes at least some form of an orbit. Oh no. One job. Hey. I think we might have stuck through it. Slow down more. We can't be leaving Kerbin like this. Well, that didn't work because look, we're still gonna get shot out. I think this is the right idea though. 45K. We need it a little bit lower because we were so close. Okay, that'll burn off, but it's designed to. Well, it's not designed to, but it's fine. Oh boy. As long as that doesn't burn up, which it's very, very close. Oh my gosh. Please do not burn. There's literally nothing I can do here. I have to just sit here. Please. Please. Yes. Okay. We're inside of the atmosphere. Like, we're in orbit. Okay, and we didn't burn. Okay, well, there's no point in keeping this on. There's no way for me to turn this at all. So we just literally have to wait and see what happens. This is crazy. So we're going to do an entire another pass. Yes, 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 yes. Heat shield, please. Please start working. Problem is it spins too much. This is going to be close. Please. Please. No. No. Ah. How am I supposed to do this? Literally, there's nothing. I don't think I can do anything. Let's see if I could get into orbit. Okay, we have an encounter here. We have 860. I mean, some sort of orbit. And then we build a rescue rocket. Yes, this is the only way. So we get them into a very elliptical orbit, and then a rescue rocket saves them. They'll be in a super bad orbit, but it is the only way we can save them. There's no way to aim it until we start burning, so we'll just have to start burning, and then it'll aim itself. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So this burn's putting us in orbit. Not a very good orbit, though. But as long as they are in orbit, they're not going anywhere, and we can get another rocket up here. A terrible orbit. Hopefully they don't ever hit the moon. I think they're angled well enough. So now we're going to go build new rocket, VAB. I could just use like the Saturn V, but then pilot it with a probe. This is going to be way overkill just to get them out of orbit. But literally just do a Saturn V and then put a probe on top. So we can launch it empty and then just get it really close to them with just the command pod and then have them hop over. They are orbiting west, so I need to launch west. Okay, here we go. Going well. I usually don't get into orbit this direction, but it's the way the other thing's going, so it'll work better. It's gonna be hard to get this dock. Well, they're not docking, but get them close enough to jump over, but I think we can do it. Okay, break this off. Oh, that was the... Wait, what was that? Wait, was that the probe? Okay, wait. It used to be a launch escape system. So I had it staged so it would shoot off the launch escape system, but I replaced it with a probe so we could launch it empty. And I forgot and I just ejected the probe. Okay, we should be good now. Get this to orbit. And then, yeah, that looks good. And then we can figure out how to dock them. Should be in orbit now. Yep. So I think the best thing to do is to kind of match the orbit. So they're very similar orbits like that. And then try to encounter from there. Let's do that. So now we set this as target. Now we just try to get this number down. I need those numbers to be close. Okay, I'm actually going to break off everything but the command pod now because we don't really need anything else. Relative to target, set this to 0. So right now what we're doing is we're setting our speed the same as the people we're trying to rescue. So we're not moving relative to them. And then we will aim at target and then we'll go towards them. So you can see them right there. We're not actually docking because there's no docking port. We are just getting it really close and we're going to have them EVA and hop out and then hop back into here. 0.00. That's perfect. Okay, so now one at a time, we need to hop out, use the jetpack to hop over to this one, which will be able to re-enter. Forward. Okay, that is one done. Go back. Valentina next. Can you imagine doing this in real life? Like they're like, oh yeah, your spaceship doesn't work. So you got to jump out with no tether and just hope that you manage to get into the other one. Grab. And then you should be able to climb up and then board. Okay, that's 2. And then Edbury. Okay. Last one, Edbury. Grab. Board. We have done it. We have successfully transferred all 3 Kerbals from their faulty pod to this new pod, which should be able to survive re-entry. So now all we got to do, time warp to our AP and just burn when I'm closer because then we can get a lot of energy. We should be good to go for entry now. We can break off those. We don't need the probe anymore. And then aim retrograde and we should be good for re-entry. The space agency just had to spend millions and millions and billions of dollars to send that entire Saturn V just to rescue them. This is looking good. All right, boys. I think we've done it. Open the parachutes when we're about, I don't know, 10,000. I don't know the right height. I think that's fine. The big parachute should open. Yep. And we're landing in the ocean. But recover vessel. And we successfully saved them. That Duna mission did not go as well as I wanted, but it did work. That was the first time I have ever successfully had a Duna mission.